All right, it's 5 o'clock. We'll call the January 17th, 2017 City of Cumming Planning and Zoning meeting to order. Item number 2, do I have a motion to adopt the agenda?
So moved.
Second. Moving, second, everybody vote, carries unanimous. Item number 3, do I have a motion to approve of December 20th, 2016 minutes?
Motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
Joe, second, everybody vote, carries unanimous. Item number 4, any old business, Scott?
No, sir.
Jeff? Good. Item number 5, new business. A, Racetrack Petroleum Inc. annexation number 2016432. Somebody want to come forward and tell us what we're doing here? I guess Emery?
Good evening. I'm Emery Lipscomb. I'm here on behalf of Racetrack in this request. This is an annexation and an approval of their facility there on Georgia Highway 20 and Marketplace Boulevard. This will enable Racetrack to combine a tract of land which lies to the east of its existing Racetrack convenience store, and will provide access as currently exists there on Georgia Highway 20, but also from the rear, I guess the north side of the facility. There will be access to this. This will be one of Racetrack's new buildings, and it'll have a very attractive appearance. It'll have food items there that we can enjoy when we go and shop there, and the sign will be retrofitted to be more attractive, be the same basic size, same height, and that's basically what we're proposing. We're glad to answer any questions that you may have. John Simmons and Don Brown from Racetrack are here with me tonight. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Anyone else like to speak for or against this application? Do I have any questions from the board? Scott, we have a staff report on this.
Yes, sir. If you'll look in your packet, I'll read the staff report into the record. The property owner has made application to the proper authorities to annex and rezone to highway business 1.09 acres more or less located at 880 Buford Highway, Cumming, Georgia, 30041. Forsyth County has stated they have no objection to the proposed annexation. That letter from the county attorneys in your packet. The applicant has proposed 2 conditions, and those are located towards the back of your packet, right in front of the elevation drawings and the landscape plan. And you can read, I'll be happy to read those conditions if you want me to, but basically condition number 1 relates to the elevation drawings and the exterior building materials. Condition number 2 relates to the landscaping plan. Staff has reviewed it, and condition number 1 regarding the exterior building materials shall remain unchanged as proposed by the developer. The second sentence in condition number 2, we're going to amend that to read that the Planning and Zoning Department shall review and approve a landscape plan substantially similar to what has been proposed, which is the, as I said, the landscape plan in the back of your packet. So based upon this information and those revisions, along with the elevation drawing and the landscape plan, the staff recommends approval of the annexation and rezoning to highway business as requested. I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Okay, thank you. Emery, there is one, if you don't mind, one question, and it's got more to do, we've been back and forth 2 or 3 times on the sign, and it's not this board, we're not going to micromanage. Between now, if we can go forward with this for approval, between now and the council, we just need some more better visuals on how it's gonna pertain to the canopy. They've sent some stuff today, but it was on some different signs, and we talked to Scott, and we've been
Sure.
back and forth. But I don't wanna sit here and hold up 30 days on us to talk about it. You got 30 days, we're an advisory board anyway, and we don't wanna micromanage this project. So
Yes, sir.
between the council, just some more visuals on how it pertains to the new canopy versus the sign.
Glad to do that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll make a motion. I guess I gotta read these because I ain't got no way to refer them. I'll make a motion. We send annexation number 20164324 forward to the council. The recommendation for approval with the following conditions. Condition number 1, exterior building material shall consist of a minimum of 75% per vertical wall paint of brick, natural precast stone, and/or glass. Accent wall material shall not exceed 25% per vertical wall paint and shall include but not limited to exterior finish insulation systems, stucco, and painted dimension wood. All site walls, screen walls, pump island canopies, canopy support columns, and other outdoor covered areas shall be architecturally integrated with the building using similar materials, colors, and detailing. Either a pump island, curb, or bollard is required for protection or fuel dispensing units. Sorry, I'm going to read this. And with that, I'm going to attach this exhibit for any town, city, state 00. I was looking for a date to refer to, but this exhibit right here, if there's any question on what it is. I don't have my glasses are not that good, but this exhibit here.
It's just titled exterior elevation, sheet number A300B.
If you can if you'll reference it, that one. Number 2.
And before, I'm sorry, Mr. Chairman, before you read that, please keep in mind on condition number 2, as I said, that second sentence is going to change in that second condition.
Gotcha. All right, all plant materials shall be used to enhance the existing area, particularly as viewed from an adjacent right-of-way, and to mitigate development plans. Landscape plans shall be submitted to the Planning and Zoning Department for review and approve. A landscape plan substantially similar to what has been proposed in the attached exhibit. All dead and damaged plant material within landscape areas must be replaced with similar species within 1 month. If weather conditions are not appropriate for replanting, the property owner shall postpone replacement for up to 6 months. Replacement of trees and shrubs shall be of a similar size to the original installation size of trees and shrubs being replaced. And the exhibit to reference here is racetrack, landscape plan for racetrack number 1219 dated 1/12/17. Do I have a second?
Second.
Oh, second, how about a vote? Carries unanimously. Thank you. Item 5B, Roberts Properties Incorporated, variance number 2016435. Do I have let's see, first of all, I think, no, you don't have to do it after a public hearing. That motion, we open public hearing on this variance.
Motion, we open the public hearing.
Second.
Second.
Everybody carry, public hearing open. Thank you. Mr. Collins, will you tell us about variance number 2016435?
Yes, sir, Mr. Webb. My name is Chip Collins, Borough Foreman, here on behalf of the applicant, Roberts Properties, and its principal, Charlie Roberts. I believe you're aware that this application involves 2 variances relating to applicant's 210-unit multifamily project on approximately 37 acres on Highway 20, just north of here. These variances are necessary to allow Mr. Roberts to deliver the type of high-quality upscale apartment community that he's won awards for. The first variance is a request of a waiver of the requirement to construct 2 tennis courts at the property. The second is a variance from the required unit mix, allowing him to increase the number of 3-bedroom units by 24. I'll take them one at a time, if that's okay. Briefly, the tennis court variance, he's requesting that he not be required to construct 2 tennis courts. The legal reason deals with the topography. There's elevation changes throughout the property. There's really only one flat spot to build a tennis court, and that's right next to Mr. Shoemake's backyard, and he doesn't want it. The practical reason is that no one uses tennis courts anymore. You drive around Metro Atlanta all over the place in apartment communities, and you'll see tennis courts going unused. There's studies that show this, and Mr. Roberts knows this from his own experience. He would rather put that money and those efforts into other amenities, the type of things that the potential residents would want: green space, trails, resort-style pools, large playgrounds, fitness centers. Those are the things that are on his site plan. Many of those are above and beyond what's already required by your development regulations. And so for that reason, we're requesting a waiver of the requirement to construct tennis courts. I'd be happy to take questions on that one, or wait until I finish the second one and take all questions.
You'll go through it all, and then we'll take
Great.
comments from others. If we got any questions, we'll come back.
And with regard to the tennis court, I would like to add that to construct the tennis court, he's preserving 14 acres of wooded land on this parcel. Constructing a tennis court would require him to remove more trees, which he does not want to do, and I don't think that'd be in line with the city's comp plan. The second variance deals with unit mix. He wants to increase the mix from 10% to approximately 21%. That's a total of 45 three-bedroom units. The two-bedroom units would stay the same at 50%. The one-bedroom units would go down by an equal amount. The legal reason for this variance is that the unique location of this parcel, close to schools, close to downtown, make it a uniquely desirable location for seniors, for families, for higher income couples. All of those categories want and desire three bedrooms. For instance, your average senior wanting to downsize from their 3 or 4 bedroom home, they need an extra bedroom. They need an office. They need a bedroom for the grandkids. They need a 3-bedroom unit. The same for families, the same for higher income couples who desire an office and an extra bedroom. The practical reason is that Mr. Roberts knows that good apartment communities require a desirable mix of tenants, young, old, families, singles, couples, divorcees. To get a desirable mix of tenants, you need a desirable mix of units. And we believe what we've proposed, it's in line with what Mr. Roberts usually builds in his projects, and we believe it's the best tenant mix for this location. One other thing I would add is right now, this property is zoned with no conditions for apartments. It's subject only to the minimum development regulations of your zoning code. We've proposed, and the most recent iteration was just about an hour ago before I got in the car, but we've proposed to Mr. Morgan about a 4-page list of conditions to the variance, if the variances are improved, that Mr. Roberts would be willing to construct this development in accordance with. And I think if you go through them, you'll see that most of them relate to the kind of high quality development that he wants to bring: 9-foot ceilings, granite or quartz countertops, a very large resort style pool, a large playground, and a nature trail through that 14-acre wooded area. We believe that those amenities more than compensate for the lack of the tennis court. So for all those reasons, we respectfully request that you grant these variances, subject to the conditions that we've proposed. And I'm available for any questions, as is Mr. Roberts.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else like to speak for or against this project? All right, come up, state your name.
Jack Shoemake, Mr. Robert's property abuts ours on the back. We have met with Charlie, Chip too, as far as that goes, walked the lines. And we know that he's going above board, well above and beyond what he has to do. And we appreciate it. We're supporting this. We're supporting both variances, okay? And Jeffrey Bryan is here, same way. And Mr. Edie also supports it. And Randy, of course, is effective.
All right, thank you, Ms. Schumate. Anyone else like to speak?
As he said, I'm in support of whatever,
All right,
it's not that major of an ordeal, what he wants to swap around. Maybe he's having tennis courts that nobody plays on.
all right, thanks, sir. Any other comments? Any questions from the board? I'd have a motion to close the public hearing.
Motion to close the public hearing?
Second.
Motion second, everybody vote. Carries unanimously. Scott, will you give a staff report, please?
Yes, sir, if you could address the report in the packet. The property owner has made application to the proper authorities for 2 variances from the city's development regulations to eliminate the requirement to provide tennis courts as an amenity and to alter the required number of 1 and 3 bedroom units in the development. The developer, as Mr. Collins said, has submitted conditions 5 pages with, most recently, along with the 4 supporting exhibits and documentation. After review of this information, the staff recommends approval of the variances as requested, providing the developer adheres to all the proposed conditions and exhibits as provided. Be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you. Before we take a vote,
Yeah, I need to recuse myself from this vote.
okay. All right, I'll make a motion. We send Roberts Property Incorporated variance number 2016435 forward to the council for approval as requested with the following conditions attached in a email sent January 17th, 2017. I'm not going to read this one. It's 10 pages, along with the exhibits A through D. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion second. Everybody vote. Carried unanimous. Thank you. Item number 6, any announcement, guys?
No, sir.
I have a motion to adjourn.
Motion we adjourn.
Second.
Motion second. Everybody vote. Carries unanimous. Thank you.
Thank you.